What's up, everybody? We're back with more Banner Saga.
Yeah.
When we last played, we got a tag team legends, Hogan and Mogan.
Yeah.
And
then we rested.
Oh, can we see where our morale's at?
No.
Do you know what our morale's at?
No.
Actually, is our morale normal? Was that what that is? Or it says normal?
Probably. That's probably what that is, honestly.
So then we don't need to, because
we're good.
The benefits of resting was to get Ivor back because he's injured. But
yes,
we should be all right.
Yeah, we're in good shape.
Well, Ivor's not in good shape. That's the whole point. But it's okay. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kid. If they're still around, we have to warn them about what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Do we wish the fighters well, see them off with extra supplies, remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. You think you'll survive out there on your own, or tell them they're needed here?
I don't like 4 or 5. We just got extra fighters from the last group that we picked up.
Yeah. I'm sort of in the boat of 3. I'm just like, I mean, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to be like that last villager. It's just like, you must stay.
Yeah, I would be either 1 or 3 personally. I like 3 though.
All right. Thank the men for coming with you, but raise your voice for everyone to hear. We all make decisions for ourselves and our families. We're all free to do what we must. Agreement echoes through the caravan as a small group of men take their leave.
There you go.
We lost 8 fighters.
That's okay. We've got 71 still.
Complaints of Rassensvarters, excessive drinking, have resurfaced. This time, the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snag's canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and Ransvarter's leg before leading him to you. I think punishing him physically isn't going to stop him from drinking. I think making sure that he doesn't drink anymore.
Yeah, but that's putting pressure on someone else to make sure he does that.
Yes, but I don't want to have the camp burned down because of this idiot. And I don't think 1 or 2 would necessarily stop him from doing that.
I don't think 2 would do a dang thing. I think 1 is potential. I'll agree with you for 3, but I think it's just that could potentially just cause more problems as well. So we'll see.
This man's not drinking anymore. Raffensvarter groggily agrees, slurring his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to business. Somehow you doubt it'll be long before Raffensvarter manages to find another drink, whether you'll allow it or not.
Yeah. But if he steps out of line again, we need to do something.
Dread, shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Rassensvarter, the unabashed drunk staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. This motherfucker. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings, and furious men surround Rassensvarter. Okay, this guy's gotta go.
But we can't just banish him because then he'll still come back. I say you let his clansmen deal with it. Deliver justice sounds like they're gonna beat the ever-living snot out of him, and it's reinforcing the.
Yes, but having the clansmen deliver justice means if they just beat him up and let him stay, we're gonna get this fucking idiot doing stupid shit all the time. This is the 3rd time, 3 strikes and you're out. But if you want them to get his ass beat, I'll go with it. I mean,
to be fair, they could deliver more than just a beating.
It's true.
Justice usually sounds like it's swift.
Look, I'll lean in on yours because you leaned in on mine last time.
I think if we banish a drunkard, we run the risk of him either coming back or stumbling into someone that might be following us, and he'll give out all of our information.
All right. A swift and brutal beating befalls Rassensvarter, one that leaves him begging for mercy. The next time he is offered mead, the man shies away in fear. As for the rest of the caravan, everyone seems pretty satisfied.
All right. Well, and he stopped drinking.
For now.
For now.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
I mean, those are
Pretty good looking walls, honestly.
Yeah, they're not bad looking walls.
They're up on a hill. Those ice spikes look pretty vicious, too.
I think we might be able to work with this. You jostle through the follow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvellir for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill.
Oh, dang it.
Well, shucks.
This is not looking good.
Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddly finds you amongst the many refugees.
Look, I just talked to some of the women here. No one is being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Blotsbalker, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostfeller has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gates.
When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We gotta get in there. Well...
I like one or two, honestly.
Well, which one do you like?
Going elsewhere sounds bad. Not knowing what to do is just wishy-washy. Laying low and seeing what happens is also bad. We need action.
So, one or two? Oh, fearless leader.
Let's go with two. One sounds like we could get into a fight. We want to avoid that if we can. I see a lot of people gathered around the rest houses and the gates. We could find out what they know.
How did we get in anyway? They closed the gate. I can get that gate open.
Yeah, you can. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. See, that was my thought.
I wasn't gonna break it. Just push really hard. I like my Ivor voice is slowly turning into Scruffy, the janitor. Well, so we got a gate, we got a market, we got heroes, we got rest. Oh, we haven't fought since last time, so heroes. We can see how Ivor's doing.
True.
Still injured for 3 days. So I guess a day hasn't passed yet, technically.
That's right.
Alright, look at the market while we're here.
Still a level 3, level 4, and a level 5 item. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Not to mention they cost so much renown.
Whew, that's really good. Tax never deflected.
Yeah. But again, just the fact that they require such high levels, it's just like,
Yeah.
Is there anything else to do? Just the market, the gate, the rest?
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else to talk to.
Guess let's go to the gate.
Alright, we're gonna push it real hard.
Yeah.
You approach the gate, where hundreds of people have gathered. In the trodden, bloody space in front of the doors, several pincushioned bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belonged there. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason, when they're not flinging stones and curses. Well...
Find out more from the crowd.
You don't want to just start shouting at people?
No.
You spend an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there, too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. Eagle pulls you aside.
So I was following the outside of these walls,
He said.
and there's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside.
Well...
It's better than getting shot at for trying to open the door.
Well, let's go. I'm not fitting through there, says Ivor, when you arrive at the Narrow Ducks. Go without me. It looks like it'll get you on top of the walls and then down the gate where you can open it.
To be fair,
He wasn't coming with us
he
anyway.
wasn't coming with us anyway, exactly. We'll be quick.
When Eagle said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you managed to squeeze your way through the tight stonework and force your way past the iron grate. You take the stairs to the top of the walls. As you approach the gates, armed men take notice. They don't ask questions. I think we're fighting.
All right.
And it looks like we have everybody set and ready to go.
Yep.
So.
The brothers are ready to go.
Let's do it, brother. Hulkamania's running wild.
Yeah. How the heck did we get surrounded?
This guy over here, he doesn't seem to mind. In fact, all of the guys off on the side are just like, huh, neat.
Yeah, there are like a good half dozen.
So, should probably focus on this side first, since it's the heaviest concentration.
Honestly, I'd go the other way with it. Focus on the
And
two
just
so
get
that you
those
have
two down?
a side to back up to, if you need to. Break the weak flank. It's like if you can cut them two down to size quickly.
Kinda. Have everyone grouped up.
Harsh push. I like it.
Alright.
Get that passive shield wall thing going. Look at those.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, armor up.
And in fact, that archer chick is going first. She looks like an archer. I don't know if she's actually an archer. Hard to tell.
I'll get up in there. Oh, he breaks so much.
He does.
That's what I set him up for. It's fine.
Get in there and start cracking a skull there.
Let's flail. Not bad. Alright, it should take them some time to get near us.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't like they look I'm spending 2 willpower just to get over there, though.
But will destroy somebody.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it. Let's see. Can't kill him. Can totally kill her, though. Oh, I can't kill her. Why does it say 6?
Are you targeting the right person?
Apparently
No,
I wasn't.
That would be why.
I was very confused.
But it looks like she's got 7 health.
But I can pump it.
Yes. Although that's 3 of his willpower, so just be aware that he's... See, that guy there that she's targeting is the only one that hasn't moved yet, so he's actually going to get into her if you don't get her out of the way.
Yeah, I'm going to start backing up over here.
Set a trap in front of that guy.
Who hasn't moved yet?
The guy up at the top, the leftish one of those 3.
Put one right there in case it goes that way. And then she doesn't even have to move.
Yeah. And she can start breaking his armor. Or continue on after that guy.
Yeah. Because she gets extra damage for shooting at people with broken armor.
Right.
As long as she hasn't moved.
Correct.
So.
Ping him down then. So you can't kill him, so save the...
So that guy should do very little damage. I didn't want to do this. Okay, so I can finish
off
that
left
guy.
I think it's probably a good idea, honestly.
I'll have him move over here to try to lure them into that trap.
that should finish him off.
Yeah. Put the axe down and boom. Okay.
Get up and wait for more shield wall stuff. I might as well, right?
Yeah. He's in the business, so they're going to approach.
Stand next to him just to
Yeah.
buff the shield. And there it is.
Nailed it.
Yep, just form a wall.
Nothing.
Nice.
Now, you can comfortably sit back here.
And start help pinging the shields.
Yeah. And just do a nice little chip to that. This guy's way off in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
No, I'll let him back up a little bit.
Yep.
Actually, I can't take it back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could thread the needle and take out two guys potentially, depending on where I moved, but it's fine.
Keep cracking his armor more.
Yeah.
Make the rest of the attacks do more damage.
And that's take his armor way down.
He can shoot through as well, correct?
No, his thing is lets everyone attack.
Oh, right.
Which would allow the archers and the eagle if I chose to hit one of those other two guys.
Yeah.
But I would probably just hit this guy here.
Yeah.
Which I would imagine would kill. With the two archers going. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
How dare you, sir? I don't even think I want to move him.
Yeah, just keep right there. Keep the shield wall going. Oh.
Just crunch your armor. Alright, I'm getting into
There
the
we
swing
go.
of things now.
Huh.
How could you?
Just stay there and keep going on that guy instead.
Yeah. We got a defensive wall over here with the archers behind us.
Yep, and with him down to 5 power, that's acceptable.
In fact,
Yep, can go up there and bring him down, cut him down to size, I think.
that's the guy with 5 health, right?
What's that?
Oh no, the guy with 5 health is one on the bottom.
Yeah.
But still, 5 damage is pretty
Correct.
good.
Because again, remember that also lowers his attack power, so even though he's not dead, he's not doing damage anymore.
Just go away.
Sky Striker.
Stop that.
Say if she doesn't move, she should be able to hit that one guy for pretty strong damage.
Yeah. I can't kill him, so I won't bump it.
Yeah, save the. Ooh,
It's just armor, and this fight's gonna be over soon.
that's true. Still, ow. And mark him.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably the way to go. That's gonna allow all these attacks to come in. He's got a lot of armor, so it doesn't do a whole lot.
But he's down. He's down enough that the rest of this fight should be a joke. Yeah, at this point, just don't even worry about the armor.
Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of damage.
Yeah. Take him out.
Yeah, he's super dead.
Hulkamania.
It's running wild, man.
And I think it continues to run wild.
Tag team champions of the world. They're both promoted. They've got the belts, brother.
Man, that was...
Yeah, that was easily our most convincing fight.
Yeah.
Look at all these promotions.
Yeah.
Tempered by blood, pain.
Yeah.
Hogan and Mogan.
And Rook.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's face.
Also, his name is Ekkill.
Ekkill, and he's got that eye twitch. Oh, man. I want this guy on my team.
Yeah, right.
He's got the face of a winner.
He's got the face of a winner.
You wanna do this one?
What in the depths are you doing?
Letting ourselves in.
I was at the door. I see that. I'm very impressed. But all those people you just let in here, dead. All those other children with you, dead.
You are having fun with this one.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together. Skull. What are you talking about?
The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice.
If I knew there were fighters in a Varl outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Ekkill. I'm in charge here. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in the grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear.
So he's fine. He just has an alternative diet?
Yeah.
Great.
I know. A really strange bed. But, I mean, it's,
What happened in here?
As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's a short story, anyway.
This place seems reasonable.
Yeah. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Varl.
He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration, if simply stating the obvious.
I mean, we're in more danger here than out there? Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You got some people who can fight, you got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostfeller.
I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys become the bad.
Fine. Cut those sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damn streets. Think carefully about what you want.
Well, what do you want to do, James?
Well, let's see. One of these options says we'll join him. 2 of these options say we're leaving. So I say we join him because we want this guy on our team. Isn't that what you said?
We want eye-twitchy McNutsface? Alright, let's do it.
Let's go. Good. Since whatever else you were thinking would have been a bad idea.
Coming from that face, it's convincing.
See? I'm just going to listen sometimes.
Ekkill shouts to his men, and with the gates closed, you follow him down obscured alleys. I hope we know what we're doing.
Make it up as we go, Ivor.
Ain't that the truth?
Chapter 3.
Little did they sleep.
That sounds about right.
That sounds like my life.
Are we going back to Party A?
I think we might be. Oh, man. I wanted to know what was going to happen.
Oh, don't you worry. Twitchy's going to take good care of him.
The tag team champions are over on that side, though.
That's fine.
I think you did, Moger.
Did I? I don't even remember what voice I did.
He's a gruff dude.
Hacking, we're back.
That sounds about right.
I was able to get as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons. Extra supplies, too.
You perk up, just now realizing that Moger's been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone's been looking to you to make his decisions. It's exhausting.
Did you see those numbers?
I didn't,
There's
actually.
100 fighters, 200 supplies. I forgot this is a much, much larger caravan, but oi! Hacking!
Also, we're hacking now, apparently.
I remember that voice. That one was easy. It was basically just me.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, basically. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted that we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eric.
Eric, I met him. He seemed competent enough.
Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants dredge crawling through his streets. We put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then. You're sure that wound is healed, Luden?
I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the Alliance would wrong. Or worse. So...
I like 2, honestly.
Alright.
We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the Wandering Road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge.
Ain't
God, I
just
hate this
the
guy.
best. Luden turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. This booger.
Wandering Road's not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand.
If Luden won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Luden get to you.
Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hacken? I read that as tell them to be cautious, no more losers.
Well, my personal vote's 2.
Yeah, I like to. Good. Give the word and we'll set off.
Good times.
Good times.
Well, we can go to the map.
We got people to talk to. You knew him well, didn't you?
Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much.
Longer than I did, in any case.
I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that.
I could use help there.
The scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Mauger's got some skill there. Most I could do is hold a quill. What would you like to ask?
All of the above, actually.
Well, which one do you want to ask first?
Let's go with 2.
Do you know how old I am?
About 17? Dare I ask?
I'm competing, you know. No one knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Kaufheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Crummer is close, I think. But the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am. Although, the scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of his current situation. You chuckle.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery bjarn for Jorunder now. Oh, God, Nordic names.
It's probably a Yor.
Yeah, Jorunder. Can't remember half of what I've done.
Hence the journal?
Hence, don't get fancy on my behalf, I can't.
Okay, I won't. Hence. So yeah, let's talk about the journal.
How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens.
They've got a banner in Arborang for that, you know?
You mean the long banner? Yeah, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it.
Yeah. Understandable.
It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. What story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Luden's? God forbid.
You relic. God's been dead a long time.
Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose.
What do you suppose happened to the sun? Because I'm curious.
Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before.
Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end.
Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready.
What about the rest of us?
To the depths with you.
I like Ubin.
Well,
Yeah.
I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me.
Horseborn. What, like a minotaur?
Yeah,
Or a centaur?
they got grudges, though.
That guy moved. He was in the other building earlier.
How dare he?
Oh, jeez, it's on me, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all you.
I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Moger, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They come to follow Wagner. Tell the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either.
What would you like to ask?
Tell me about the caravan. Let's just get everything in here. Throw together this many Varl, half of them want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there's a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. This girl in red is scary too, Yrsa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Varl call her the Witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick. The fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hacken. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. I want to know more about them. More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So, no, I'm not interested in command if it's all yours.
I mean, he got better.
Thanks. Yep. This many Varl? No, we should be all right. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. It just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although, I have to wonder. Never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. Oh. I'd rather not say, Hacken. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. For the record, I don't know if you noticed that was a choice in there.
Oh, was it?
It was. You could say, keep it to yourself, or it sounds important, tell me. I agree with fine, then keep it to yourself, but...
I saw there was two options, and I was like, well, there's I'm done, and more thing.
Yeah, nope. So, let me know if you need anything else.
I'll pay more attention next time.
We're good. That's it. I agreed with the option, so it wasn't a big deal. But,
all right, so we've talked to everyone we need to talk to, so... I suppose next time...
We start marching again?
We'll start marching with this company of heroes.
Yeah.
Tragically deficient in wrestlers, but
yeah,
they got more giant bearded axie dudes.
It's true, and they're currently not wounded.
Well, probably.
Not as wounded.
No, there was one that was really wounded.
Also, we have 0 clansmen, 185 fires, and 466 Varl.
Yeah. We're good to go.
Damn.
And we'll see more of that next time.